Welcome to Hot Take. Today is September 20th, 2018, and my name is Andrew Meyer. Joining me today is, yet again, Kean Riddick. How's it going, man?
Woo! It's going great.
Yeah, you excited to talk about some Amazon stuff?
I am. I was also just cheering for myself because I'm the two-time running champ of the podcast.
We'll get to that later. Sure. But back on topic off the bat. Amazon held an event in Seattle today where the company announced an entire lineup of new products. Stuff that you've heard of before, stuff that you haven't, stuff that was leaked, minor updates, big updates. I think so. I saw somewhere it was like 70 total announcements today, but that's not as many products as were announced. So we're going to do a quick rundown, giving you guys an idea of what exactly was announced on the product side of things, and we'll get started with the Amazon Echo Auto, the Echo Dot version 3, the new Echo Plus, the new Echo Show, an Alexa-powered microwave from Amazon Basics, the Amazon Echo Sub, Echo Input, Echo Link Amp, Fire TV Recast, Alexa-branded smart plugs, and Kean's favorite, the Echo Wall Clock.
That's right.
So you want to get us kicked off with that one?
Well, yeah, let's start from the bottom up. The most Amazon announced like 12 things today, and the one I am most excited for really is this wall clock. And I don't really know why, because it doesn't do much. It's a simple, minimal wall clock. It does have two sets of LEDs that will light up if you say, "Hey Alexa, set an alarm for 6:53 in the morning." So it'll have an LED for 6:53 in the morning, and that's pretty much all it does. It doesn't have, anything else. It doesn't have like a mic or it's not an advanced product. It's a clock, but it has LED like in the clock, so it looks cool.
It's like advanced just enough to make all the nerds have a nerdgasm,
like me,
and me and Donovan, and I'm sure Matt and all of us. The cool thing is, I thought it was cool that it automatically updates to the correct time. I mean, it doesn't really. I don't know. It just makes me feel better that I don't have to pull down a clock if it starts to run slow or something.
I mean, you don't. You can just wait 6 months and then the time will correct itself.
So, how much does this wall clock cost, and when is it coming?
It's only $30, and I believe it's coming later this year. It's only $30 though.
Getting ready for the show, I was like all excited, going through all the product links and everything, and then I was like, "Oh, the wall clock's the only thing you can't pre-order right now."
That's right.
One of the most simplest things that they announced today. You can't pre-order it yet. You can just sign up for email updates.
One of the cheapest things they announced today either. I mean, it's crazy.
Right. Moving on to the next thing, we'll take a look at the Echo Sub. Why don't you tell us about that?
So the Echo Sub is a subwoofer that if you pair it with two other Echo devices, you can have a 2.1 sound system. You can also pair it with just one and have a 1.1 one-to-one sound system. Again, it's a subwoofer, and it creates this whole home audio for you, but it also creates like stereo sound when you're listening to music or podcasts if you need that bass in your podcast. It costs $130, which is not expensive at all, and it's coming out next month. And I'm guessing that with this paired with the Echo Links, Amazon is trying to come after Sonos with their products, which I don't see why they're doing it. But hey, more competition's always good.
I saw somebody talk about that today, about how they're trying to come at Sonos, and it's just like, well, you can get Google Assistant and Alexa on Sonos, but Assistant is better. Sure, it's a little bit more expensive, but
it's definitely like 4 times more expensive, but okay.
Okay, a little bit, whatever. So, I mean, it's still more expensive, but you're taking hits you're trying to take a hit at Sonos, and I don't know if that's a.
I don't even know if they're really trying to do that, because I feel like with Google, Apple, and Amazon, I feel like they're way more focused on the smart side of things than the sound, which is the opposite with Sonos. So for Sonos customers, I wouldn't really worry about this, but for like Amazon people, that you want to have like better sound than just your Echo Plus or whatever, grab a sub. It's 130. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that.
No, but all right. So it says it's down firing, or the description says it's down firing, offers 100 watts of bass with a 6-inch woofer. Do you think that this is actually going to be worth the 130, or are we going to have like a garbage product that may get updated to like a version 2 next year and will be like better?
I think if Amazon goes the Apple route with this and focuses a lot on the sound rather than their smart stuff, it can be good. The downfiring speaker, 6 inches, it's not bad. And again, that price tag is way low, just so that way you can jump into getting more sound products. So I think it will be great for like entry enthusiasts. Like, hey, I like music. Let me listen to music better than I already am. And then
Yeah,
boom, there
like
you go.
I like music and I have a couple of Echoes already. Like, let
Yeah.
me pair them and get way better sound than what's offered by my Echo speakers.
Yeah, you don't have to say like, "Oh, I like music, but I really want to hear this one vocal, so I have to pay $1,500." No, it's just I like music and I want it to sound better, and I already have Amazon stuff, so hey, let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. Let's move on to the next one. After the Echo wall clock, this is my second favorite thing of the day. We
Okay.
have the Alexa powered Amazon Basics microwave. You have to have another Echo device or the Alexa app, but it has built-in Amazon Dash, and it's only $60.
It has Alexa baked in. I'm sorry. I just don't really understand it. Like I like the product just because I was waiting for this future to come. But if I'm already going to have to put food in the microwave, why wouldn't I just press buttons instead of saying, "Hey Alexa, turn on the microwave for 2 minutes"? I'm already there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
like the product.
if you are able to put your your popcorn in the microwave, since that's the example that's used most commonly, and then suddenly someone comes to the door and you can't hit that popcorn button, you can just
Oh
say,
my
"Hey
god.
Alexa, pop my popcorn."
No. Don't make excuses for them or this product.
No, I'm not making excuses. Like, that's the use case that they're trying to tell you. Like, you throw it in the microwave, something happens, and then you can just use one of the voice presets to get going.
See, for me, a microwave is one of those products that you don't need voice attached to it. It would be similar to like a wash machine. There are smart wash machines and dryers, but all they do is send you text to your phone, or you can program it with your phone. You don't have to talk to it. I feel like that's where this microwave comes in. And also, I don't really like that it doesn't have an Echo name. That kind of irks me. But hey, I'm that guy.
Well,
So.
it does kind of feel like Alexa was an afterthought, but they wanted to get they had to do something special to make it an announcement today.
But I
So
have
let's just slap Alexa into it.
True. I haven't seen the size on it, so I don't know how big it is, but it is only $60. So even like if you don't even have a microwave, which I didn't have in my last apartment, I mean $60 for a microwave that also can do Alexa, I don't see that as a downside at all. It's a good price.
Plus, it'll be at your house in 2 days if you really need it.
And it has a built-in built-in dash button for popcorn. The brand they didn't specify, so who knows what kind of flavor you're gonna get. But you got built-in
You're
dash
thinking
button for
way too
popcorn.
deep into this. What's wrong with you?
Because this is not it doesn't need it. This is the feature I wanted, but I don't think I'm ready for it yet.
Nobody's ready for smart white microwaves yet.
Anyway.
No, I agree with you. If they sent you a text like, "Hey, this thing's ready to, you can take this out of the microwave now," or "Hey, do you want to restart this?" and you just like press the button, like if you're trying to defrost something,
I
that would be
guess.
cool.
Yeah, I guess that defrosting would be a good use case rather than popcorn.
But I
Rather
don't
than
care about
somebody's
popping
about to order.
popcorn and then using Amazon Dash to order more popcorn when I use the last bag.
That's American stuff for you right there.
What are you trying to say, man? America's lazy?
I'm not saying anything.
Mhm.
Saying let's talk about this other Echo product.
Nice segue, man. Nice
Thank
segue.
you.
So, the product of which Kean, I hope, is speaking about is the new Echo Show, which is their smart display Echo, but now it's instead of a 7-inch display, it's got a 10-inch display, more powerful audio. I think it's the same price tag as the original.
No,
Am I right?
it's like $20 cheaper, I think.
Okay, so it's $230, and it's launching in October, and you can pre-order it now. So, are you excited about this?
I mean, I'm excited for Amazon customers. I won't buy one just because I'm not heavily invested into Alexa.
Oh, we know.
wonder, I wonder if they will keep the 7-inch version and drop the price and then have a 10-inch like Google has, well, like Lenovo has with their smart displays. That would
That
be
would be
kind
a
of
good
cool.
move.
Yeah. But I mean, it's bigger, it sounds better, and it's slightly cheaper than what they have out now. So I don't see this as being a bad thing at all. To me, it looks better too. It's just like the screen is front and center. You don't have like the speaker grill on the bottom or anything, so it does look better.
Yeah. And it's a 1080p. I think it's a 1080p display, so it's an upgrade in the type of panel being used too.
Yeah. So while you can't watch YouTube, you can watch Amazon Prime Video, and it'll be a little bit crisper.
Yeah, but you can crisper.
Team crispy.
Well, you can either use Firefox or Amazon Silk if you want to watch YouTube.
You can't talk about me saying crispy when you're gonna say Amazon Silk. First of all, and secondly, secondly, I mean, like I said, it's a better device all around, so I can't be mad at it.
No, I think they did the right thing here. And like I said, you can pre-order them now if you want to snag one of these. Keeping with the new Echo specific lineup, we got a new Echo Dot version 3. It's 70% louder, sports a much welcome and much needed redesign, but keeps the same $49.99 price tag. Is available for pre-order now and launches on October 11th.
Which is
What
a
do you?
Thursday. Which is
Huh?
weird. I think that's a Thursday, isn't it? Seems like
I
a
don't
weird
know.
day. Seems like a weird day to
You
have
gotta ask
something.
weird questions like that.
It's a weird day to have something come out. Either way, I almost forgot that this was the third design for the Echo Dot because the Echo Dot 2 wasn't nearly as big. This one looks like bulbous though. It looks round and I don't know. I mean, I'm
Well,
excited.
it's got a bigger driver for the speakers, so they
Yeah.
needed to do something.
All of Amazon's products are getting better with audio, which I would give Amazon an encore for because that is great, especially with like an Echo Dot or something like your assistant speaker. You use it for like passive audio, like you're just in a room and you want to hear something, but you don't really care about it. Having it better is just better for everybody. Plus, you're keeping the same price tag, so it's a no brainer.
Yeah, if you're in that ecosystem and you have like Gen 1 or something, Echo Dot, then you should definitely spring for one of the new ones.
Even if you have Gen 2, this sounds better, so get it.
Yeah, that's true. Because that was my biggest thing with using an Echo Dot was the sound was just trash. It was tinny and annoying and unplugged immediately.
Yeah, I mean, and I had one, and I had a mini. I don't have either one anymore. But like, I had them in my bedroom, and I would just say like, "Hey, I want to listen to some music," and then music would start playing, and I'd be like, "I mean, cool, but this is not how I want to listen to it. I want to listen to it even better." Like, it sounds like a bigger phone. Doesn't sound like anything great, but
Yeah,
this new version 3 hopefully is better for everyone.
yeah, definitely. So another interesting one that was another interesting product that was announced was the Echo Input, which is a very clear Chromecast audio competitor. It sports line inputs, Bluetooth, a far field microphone. It just doesn't have a speaker, but you can connect it to any of your pre-existing speakers or anything like that. So you can just kind of have your music wherever you want to listen to it or your podcasts. And it's only $35, which is pretty damn cheap.
Which is cool, but you can already connect an Echo Dot to your speakers. So,
but if you don't have an Echo Dot and you don't want to spend $50, you can spend $15 less.
Wow. And then not have voice, whatever. You can't do it via voice.
You got Alexa via the app or whatever.
I mean, it's definitely a Chromecast audio competitor, but as we all see, Google has all but taken down the Chromecast audio. Like, I don't even know if you can get it. So
Yeah,
I
I think
don't
you still
know.
can.
I don't know how long this is gonna last, just because Echo Dots are generally always on sale. Like they say they're $50, but I don't think I've ever seen one for $50. So I don't know. I don't know where I would personally recommend this to somebody other than saying, "Hey, get an Echo Dot." Like that way, you can still ask it the weather if you need to, and have it come out of your speakers if you want it to do that. So I mean, like I say, it's a good product, I guess. I just don't see the need.
Yeah, I gotcha. And the last big product that we're gonna really talk about today is the Fire TV Recast. So Amazon, let's see here, trying to figure out how to phrase it the right way. Basically, you compare this with your connect this to your over-the-air antenna. This is for like the cord cutters who don't want to pay for cable at all anymore.
Or subscriptions.
Well, I mean, you can still pay for subscriptions if you want to listen or watch, Amazon Prime Video.
Good plug.
But shut up. So it will work with over-the-air networks using an antenna, and will send live TV or recorded shows to your Fire tablets, Fire TV, Echo Show, or mobile devices. Alexa's built in. There are two different versions. The $230 version lets you record two shows at the same time with 500 gigabytes of storage space, of HD storage space. And the 280 model has 4 tuners altogether and simultaneous show recordings and storage space. It's pretty cool, just because if you really are trying to cut the cable and you do use one of those over-the-air network antenna things, and you live in the Amazon ecosystem, this is the way to just get rid of anything else that you may need.
Yeah, this is
Kind of pricey though.
it is kind of pricey. Not knowing all the prices for DVRs, but some of them I've seen have been a lot less cheaper than this. But I mean, this automatically does it. It automatically streams it to like your phone, or you can automatically get it from like your phone or your Amazon account or whatever. And it's cool. Like you said, it automatically downloads 4 different channels or 2 different channels if you get the lower end one. So you don't even have to really worry about managing it after you set it up that first time.
Yeah.
And for people like me, like I realized the other day that USA and FX, those are really the only 2 channels I watch if I'm watching a series. So having something automatically just download show for show after all those 2 channels or whatever your favorite 2 channels are, that'd be cool.
Yeah. You can, as with almost everything except for the wall clock, you can pre-order them today, and they're shipping actually in November for some strange reason. But I did want to make one mention of something before we kind of just kick this one out for the day. Were you surprised to not see any new tablets?
No, not really. No, just because unless they were going to do a spec bump, that would be the only thing I could see coming from a new tablet from Amazon. I feel like they know that their tablets are e-readers or children's devices, so I'm not sure if they really find the need to do a lot of updates right now.
Because I keep seeing the Fire tablets, there's like really tiny, minute, like incremental updates being pushed, but the tablets have been on sale for like the last week or two, like nonstop. So I was thinking that not as like a one more thing kind of situation, but like I was thinking that we would see new tablets, or that we will be seeing new tablets, and that Amazon's just going to hold off for another day because of the fact that they announced so much stuff today. I don't know. I think that we're going to see something, but
like I said, for me, the only thing I could see is like a spec bump. I'm not seeing anything radically different about them. Like even feature wise, I'm not seeing anything super amazing coming from them.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, they're not designed to be like super great Android tablets. They're just supposed to let you read your books, watch your movies, and let your kids.
Give it to your kids.
Yeah, but that'll do it for today. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you heard today, please consider subscribing to us on Google Play Music, iTunes, Pocket Casts, or anywhere where you can find podcasts. Please be be sure also to head over to AndroidGuys.com and click on the link for this podcast. Not only do we post the sources for all our stories, but you can also find out more information on our sponsor, Blue Microphones. Like how we sound, you should head over to the post for this podcast to get a 20% discount code. We absolutely love our Blue Microphones, and we are not alone. Blue is an award-winning company and the driving force behind professional musicians, internet creators, and countless elite gaming teams and Twitch streamers. Their Blue Yeti USB mic is the internet's most popular smart microphone. And Kian is the only one in the group who does not have a Blue microphone. So everybody should comment on this post and tell him to get a Blue microphone so he can join us in the fun. For Kian, I'm Andrew. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.